What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Kinger from the amazing digital Circus. For today's lesson we'll need some paper and a pencil. I'm using this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. If you want more details on this pencil I'll leave the link in the description below. Let's start this drawing by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. We're going to start from the very top in the middle. It's going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Do these short lines. Let's mark off the top and bottom of the body. So right about here, it's going to mark this off. Come all the way down towards the bottom and do the same thing. Now I want to give the body a slight bend over towards the right. So we connect these 2 points with a curve that goes out, come down, just gradually pull that back in towards the bottom. Now along the top, we're going to sketch an oval for the top of the head. We're going to go around, come in towards the middle, around the right side. From the outside of our oval, go straight up and in towards the center line. Now from the top, step down, add a curve, coming down and up. From the ends, go up and out towards the top of our page, and we'll flatten this off. Now I'm going to continue blocking out the basic shape of the body before we get into the details. Let's go back to the outside of our oval. We're going to slope the head, coming down and in towards the base of the head. Close off the bottom with a curve. From the base of the head, step in, and goes down and in, and then add another curve. From the base of the neck, bend this out and then down towards the bottom, and round out the bottom. Now I want to split this area in half, starting back on the left side, go in between those 2 curves. Now from the bottom corners, we're going to follow that same curve, coming around and then down towards the same height, towards the bottom of our page. And then from the bottom, I'm just going to add a curve. I'm just going to close this off. Now on the top left side of the head, we're going to sketch a circle for the left eye. Just going to rough this in. The circle doesn't have to be perfect. Let's move over towards the right, step down, and draw that same size circle. Just going to overlap the side of the head. Now we just want to locate the hands. Over on the left side, right about here, I'm going to sketch a circle. Go over towards the right, step down, and draw that same size circle. Now that we have the basic shape of the body, let's go back and erase some of these guidelines. We're going to start from the top and work our way down. I'm going to use this rough sketch as a guide to layer on some detail and refine the shapes. Let's start with the top of the head. We're going to follow these 2 lines going up. I'm going to enhance that bottom curve. Go up and out. Round out the bottom. This angle is up and in towards the middle. And we're going to place that cross on top. So let's flatten off the bottom. Go up towards the top. Out towards the side. And go up along the side of the cross, come in, let's extend that up towards the top and flatten that off. Let's just darken up the outside of the eyes, just going to correct those circles. And we want to push the pupils towards the inside, so let's start with the left. Drawing a smaller circle, do the same thing on the right. Now along the bottom of the head, we want to add a thick band, so we're just going to round up the edge, and add that same curve across the top. Now we're just going to work our way down towards the bottom. Also want to round out these 2 sections. Just bumping these out and enhance that curve. Now from here, I'm just going to layer the coat on top. Starting from the right side of the head, I'm just going to bend this around the neck, come in towards the middle, and bend that down. I'm just going to pull this straight down towards the bottom of the body. Let's go all the way over towards the left side, come around, and I'm just going to tuck that in towards the middle. Let's add the outside of the collar. We're going to start from the side of the eye. Just going to start off thicker along the top. Just taper that in towards the center. I'm just going to follow this all the way down towards the bottom. Let's do the same thing on the left. All the way around and in. Just tuck that in behind. Let's fold that trim across the bottom and then in towards the side. Add some thickness across the top. Now with the hands, we want to start with the thumb. Along the inside of that circle, it's going to bend this in and up, round out the thumb, and bend that back down towards the palm. Now I want to layer 3 fingers along the top. Start from the top of the thumb, bend this out, curl the finger coming in, and this down towards the circle. Step over and do the same thing, drawing that second finger, going around, pulling that in, and add 1 more, curling that up, and then in. Let's round out the palms, add a fold, and then we'll layer the cuff underneath the palm. Now we're rotating the hand so the palm is facing forward, so start with that first finger in the front, curl this around and down, let's layer 2 more fingers in behind, going around, and then in. Let's add the edge of the palm, and the back side of the hand. Add that cuff in behind. Let's go back and clean up our drawing. Now that we have our clean drawing, we're going to go in and start darkening up our lines. Starting from the very top around the cross, and then just working our way down towards the head. I'm also adding a little bit more detail as we go. And you can see that I'm adding some thicker lines across the bottom. So these thick and thin lines will add some weight to our drawing. And I usually like to add these across the bottom of each curve. Add a small highlight circle on the top of each eye. And we'll tuck the pupils in underneath in the center with a smaller circle in behind that highlight. And I'm just going to lightly shade in the iris going around that highlight. And from here, it's going to draw that overlapping color on top of the body. Just going around the edge of the body and neck. I'm just adding a little bit more shape to that center line. And I don't want this to be just straight. Just going to give it a slight bend. go back and just detail out the hand. Now I'm going to go back and just clean up our drawing one final time before I add some more detail and shadows. Now that we've finished tracing out all the contours, it's time to add our shadows. Let's start by darkening up the inside edge of the color. Just going around the head. And then we're going to move to the side edge of our pencil and add our shadows to the right side of the body. Starting from the top, just going to fade that in. We can also leave a gap to create a bit of a highlight. So just tracing that line coming across and then fading in the left side. We're just pulling that in towards the middle. Let's do the same thing coming down towards the eye and then fading that in. Now the eyeballs are going to cast a shadow across the bottom. It's shading the coat, going around the collar, starting from the top. Add a shadow across the inside of the collar, and then again just fading that out towards the highlights. And then with the hands, we're going to also place the shadow across the bottom. And then again just fading that up. I'm just going to add a little bit of texture across the collar. as we get closer to the end, we're just gonna add a little bit more detail, and always be sure to sign our artwork. And that's pretty much it. That's how you draw Kinger from the amazing digital Circus. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. If you're interested in learning more about today's art supplies, then stick around. This 100-page spiral-bound sketchbook is made by Strathmore. It's got a smooth, fine-tooth surface perfect for your illustrations. Each sheet is 11 by 14 inches with a tight perforated edge that makes it easy to pull out. To find out more about this sketchbook, I'll leave the link in the description below.